If my mind serves me right, how many of you, those of you making noise today, how many of you came out to condemn? At the time, you people thought that, oh, it was the opposition that was making fuss about the issue of Galamsey. We all went to sleep. See no evil, hear no evil. Yes. We live in a country where we have refused to call a spade a spade. Hypocrisy is what is going to destroy this country, and not any form of weapon. Is it all of a sudden everybody is making noise about Galamsey after we've all sat unconcerned for the menace to get out of hand? Why are we behaving like the ostrich? Please, if not for anything, I can give you 3 scenarios which will tell you that this menace started to degenerate into this current state where our water bodies have been destroyed right from the inception of this current regime. But as usual, see no evil, hear no evil syndrome is what has brought us up to this far. All those making noise over Galamsey here, Galamsey this, Galamsey that. Where were you when Menace undercover investigation of Galamsey expose came out? Where prominent people in this current regime names pop up. We can talk of Charles Bisu, we can talk of John Wedu's driver, who had all of a sudden become so rich that could bribe the security agents 50,000 Ghana cedis. Those of you making noise about Galamsey Menace, where were you when Professor Frimpong's Boateng's report came out? How many of you came out to speak in defense of this man? Where were you when this Joy FM journalist went to do some undercover work and the way this gentleman was handled? How many of us, those of us making noise today, how many of us came out to defend these people? All of a sudden, we are all behaving as if we just wake up from our slumber and we've been hit with this menace, and therefore everybody is making noise. Everybody is talking about Galamsey this, Galamsey that. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, hypocrisy is what will kill us. We are very hypocrites. See no evil, hear no evil. Now, the menace is staring at us. And all of a sudden, everywhere you pass, everybody is talking about Galamsey. People are threatening, strike action and all that. Where were you? We live in a country where, Galamsey has been with us for all these years. Gather them and sell. Did not start today. Galamsey, activities of Galamsey didn't start today. It has been there since time immemorial. At least between 2016 to date, let's compare our water bodies, the state of our water bodies. Why is it that all of a sudden all our water bodies are being contaminated? But we detach ourselves from this kind of political bias. We will continue to suffer more. So this is our party. It is our party which is in power. So we don't have to say much. We don't have to wash our dirty linen outside. That is what has brought us here. All of a sudden, all the moral voices went to sleep. Because who knows? Perhaps it's their party. Their party is in power. And their stomach or belly is full. Their mouth is full. And it is often said that when you have food in your mouth, you don't make noise. All of a sudden, everybody went to sleep. behind the president's own house or resident in his hometown. There were people who were doing Galamsey right at the back of the president's house in his hometown. Galamsey, Galamsey, Galamsey. We know the people who are doing. We should be bold. What we should do now, we should stop the noise and then be bold and call out those doing it. We know them. Who doesn't know whom to me? Akonta mines. Our forests have been destroyed. We know the culprits. We know them. Party Hieska, didn't you hear this? That man, the central regional organizer, was it organizer or secretary? Akwewusi. When he said party Hieska, you people confiscated people's excavators and then shared the excavators among yourselves. Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know all this? Hypocrite. We are hypocrites. Galamsey has been there from time immemorial. I was born in Western region, so I know what I'm talking about. But what happened? This time around, what happened? That all our water bodies have been destroyed. What happened? Because we voted for greedy bastards. Doesn't have the love of this country in their at heart. Because we voted for greedy bastards who doesn't have the love of this country at heart. That is what has brought us to this level. They want to eat with their hands, both hands and legs. Those pseudo CSOs and all that. Spare us our years. You are all culpable, including the media. You are culpable. Some of you took millions of Ghana cedis, all in the name of fight against Galamsey. What came out of your fight? What came